Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lizzie and I am so happy to have you, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new episode of the Not So Berry Challenge. Alright you guys, so as I'm sure you can tell, here we have Miss Phoenix Berry in all of her child glory. She has been officially made over and here she is. And can I just tell you guys that I think she is absolutely the cutest thing that I have ever seen in my whole entire life. I literally can just not get over how absolutely adorable she is. I think she is one of my favorite kids so far. So today is Sim World Day. She does have her first day of school as well. So we have all of that to do. She wants to become friends with Trace and win a competitive game. So I'm not sure what we'll have her do for that. Maybe play a video game or something. But I am going to have Cara go ahead and get out of bed and come cook some breakfast for everybody. I think I'm going to have her go ahead and make she can't have that actually. We have to have something that is vegetarian. We'll have her make some pancakes, I think. So she can go ahead and get up and do that. Trace is going to go ahead and stay asleep. And then while little Miss Phoenix is waiting, why don't we have her come make some spring crafts? I feel like it has been absolutely forever since I have been in game, and to be fair, it has been quite a while. If you guys haven't watched my latest speed build, which was, I believe, put out on Monday, then you guys wouldn't know, but I did have a bit of an accident, but I am back to feeling as good as ever right now, so yay for that. And I'm just happy to be back and playing and enjoying The Sims again. So it looks like Cara is finishing up breakfast. He wants to express devotion and make something greater than poor quality. So I do have a couple of plans for our beloved household today. Some pretty exciting stuff in the making. Excuse me. You are not about to eat that for breakfast. I'm praying that we can work on potentially finishing up some of the requirements she needs for the challenge. So, sir, come eat some breakfast, please. Some real breakfast. Thank you. Including making some more serums, potentially getting that electroflux wormhole generator built. I need to see what we need for that. And then also a couple of other small things. I'll have to go back and look at my list. But let's see. The electroflux wormhole generator, we need uncommon crystals and an uncommon metal, which we should be able to find at work anyways. So hopefully we can work on making that. But while we're sitting here for breakfast, why don't you go ahead and talk to Trace, because you want to become friends with him anyways. So we can ask about his day, get to know him a little bit, maybe make a silly face. She admires him so much, so this is good for her. And then I would love for him to adopt her as her caregivers, so that'll be something that we'll definitely have to discuss in the future, but I'd like them to get a little bit closer before we do that. But Phoenix does adore him already, so that's not something I'm super worried about. And she's already leveling up her social skill, which is amazing. That's what I picked her aspiration to be, so we just need to meet 5 new Sims. I did place in a couple of households so that little Miss Phoenix can make some friends, so I'm super excited for that. What is he doing? Is he mentoring her? What is he doing? Cheering her on while she's eating her breakfast? He's like, yes, eat those pancakes. Okay, so little Phoenix has made it home from school. She's feeling quite sad about the awful holiday, and apparently Cara could go to work, but it wouldn't let me go with her, so I did just send her anyways. I thought it was going to let me go with her, but it didn't. Why don't we have him go ahead and repair this? He's feeling very, very uncomfortable. And then Little Miss, oh, Phoenix, do not make a mess, please. Please, please don't make a mess. Oh, okay, well, anyways, I'm going to send her in to do her homework while she's feeling up to it. And then I would potentially like her to go ahead and go out and meet some of the Sims that I placed down in the world for her. So I believe some of them are in the neighborhood and I made them our neighbors. So maybe I can have her take them a little something later. But if Trace could fix this, that would be fantastic because apparently our environment is pretty nasty. So, oh no, Grover's aging up into an elder. Oh, not Grover. That is going to be so sad. We've had him since the beginning almost. Poor Kara is not going to know what to do when he passes. We'll definitely have to get another little furry friend for Phoenix to go ahead and grow up with. And it looks like Aiko is calling us. Sophia Whiteberg has asked me out on a date. Go for it. Girl, I don't really care what you do. But anyways, Kara is over here doing her homework, and when Trace finishes up with this, which it looks like he finally has, what is stinking? Oh, nothing? I thought something was stinking. Anyways, why don't we go ahead and help Phoenix with her workout and then, or not her workout, with her homework, and then we can go ahead and take a shower. Kara has made it home from a long day of work, so we're going to send her in to go ahead and come grab some dinner that Trace has made, and then I'm also going to send her in to kind of get cleaned up a bit. Little Miss Phoenix out here is just enjoying making the biggest mess on the sidewalk, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but I am going to have her go ahead and come give Grover a treat as well as a little pet. As he is getting older now, so we need to be spending as much time with him as possible, of course. And then I'm going to have Trace go ahead and clean up after dinner. He wants to ask Kara about her day and express his devotion to her, so perhaps we can, let's see, ask about her day. And then we can also just toss all of that. I want the three of them to go out for a group dinner tomorrow night, I think. So we'll take them to that fancy restaurant I think that we went to last time. And they can all have a nice family dinner there together. So Kara's just going to get cleaned up from the night. There's probably going to be a lot of skipping around in this episode. I'm not even going to lie to you guys because I want to start getting a lot of things done. So just for warning, if there's like lots of skipping, we're probably going to be moving through a couple of days just to try and get things on track and kind of moving along in terms of making progress towards the challenge goals. All right, it's the AM. We're going to have Trace go ahead and make some breakfast. Phoenix is feeling very angry this morning from her hot-headed trait. As well as Kara, who is scared of unfulfilled dreams. But with all of that said, everything else is looking like it is going well. So I'm going to come out here and go ahead and sell everything that we need to get sold from her garden. It looks like we are at gardening level 4, so we're getting there, kind of. There's still lots more progress that needs to be made, but hopefully we can start take cuttings when we get to the next level, and then we can start kind of mixing some of these plants to make some more interesting ones, and that'll help us get our skill up a bit faster. Phoenix is over here reading on the couch, and Trace has not yet burned anything down, thank goodness, and he really likes the cooking, so I'm going to let him do this as long as he keeps, not setting our house on fire. So I think the plan for today is that we're going to take the family out to the park for a little bit, and then after that they're going to go out for a nice family dinner. So I am going to go ahead and get them all ready. So I think what I'm going to do first is send Kara over here to... Sorry, I didn't mean Kara. I meant Phoenix. Actually, I think what I want her to do is... Where did Trace go? Where'd you go, sir? Your stepdaughter would like to become friends with you. So why don't you come talk to him? You can ask him to come push you on the swing, and then Kara is going to go out and try and dig up some uncommon metals and crystals. So we're going to go search around for some of those. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of them, but if we can just have them before we have to go into work and attempt to make that, it would make my life so much easier. So I'm going to let her go ahead and dig those up, and potentially these two can come over to the swing together. And then I'm hoping that maybe some of the people that I placed into the world will end up showing up at the park, because that would be ideal. But look at these two spending quality father-daughter time. This means sweats like nobody's business. Literally. But look at them. They're so cute. She loves him. She literally just adores him. Oh, are they friends now? I think they're friends now. Perfect. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and talk about school with him. And let's see. How is Kara doing on our little search? She has found a common crystal, and that's about it so far. We just need to find one of each, because then I can actually go ahead and replicate them in our little, oh, what's it called? Our little device that we made that duplicates things. But I don't know that we're actually going to end up finding the stuff that we need today. It looks like we're a little low on rocks and such. I'm not seeing very many other than the ones that we already got rid of, but that's all right. All right, Kara is over here. We are having her clog some drains to get up our mischief skill, as well as hopefully check off this clogged drains at 3 different homes. This will be the third lot that we'll have clogged drains at, so hopefully that will work. And then Phoenix has been over here just kind of chatting to a bunch of different kids. So she actually did check off her first aspiration level, which was Chatterbox, and now she just needs to do popular kids. So she needs to make a best friend, as well as reach level 5 of the social skill, which I don't think will be too hard to accomplish, seeing as how much she loves just chatting it up with kids. But we'll just have to see. Oh, and Aiko is officially in love, so congrats to her. That's super exciting. I have not seen any of the townies that I placed in, which is a-okay, that's fine. I'm sure they'll show up at some point, but in an hour or two I am going to have them head out to dinner. All right, everybody, so our lovely little family is over here at the chateau that they were at last time, and Trace and Little Miss Phoenix have come up with this whole plan, although she is quite disgusted by them kissing right in front of her. However, they have come up with this whole plan. So Little Miss Phoenix is going to go sit on the bench and make wishes into the fountain. And Trace is going to actually take Kara off on a little walk over here. I think they're going to come right over here together, and he's going to just kind of talk to her. He has... Oh, excuse... Did she just yell at him? She's in a bit of a mood. So those two are going to walk together. Kara, you have to go with him. Now she's feeling good. Oh, I think she played a prank on him. All right. However, as I said, Phoenix is just going to come sit over here, play by the fountain, and these two are going to go for a little bit of a walk. Trace has something that he really wants to show Miss Cara. So he's brought her over here by this fountain, and she's going to come stand over here, and he's going to just kind of start talking to her. Earlier, he really wanted to express his devotion to her, as well as declare his love publicly for her. He also really, can we, like, move this conversation? I mean, oh my gosh, she's singing to her. That's so sweet. Okay, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, please. He's going to tell her how beautiful she looks, and then he is going to go ahead and, where is the option? He's going to express his fondness, just kind of explain to her, you know, we have been through so much together, Cara, you and I, and honestly, there's nobody else who I would have rather gone through all of this with. You know, you and little Phoenix have become my family. You guys are quite literally my whole world. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Come back. Yep, you set that down. You and little Miss Phoenix are my whole world, and I don't know quite what I would do without either of you. You know, she has pretty much become like my own, and I want us to all be a family together for the rest of our lives. And he is going to, right here, right now, propose to our lovely Cara. This is it. This is the moment. He wants to marry her. And so he is going to go ahead and ask. And there it is, you guys. She said yes. So our lovely couple is now engaged. And him and little Miss Phoenix had this whole plan to get this together for Miss Cara. You know, Phoenix, as we've already seen, just absolutely adores Trace. And so she was more than happy to extend her blessing to him. And so I think with that, we are going to come in and go ahead and request a table. Trace will do the honors. We'll go ahead and request the table, and then Cara's going to come and tell Miss Little Phoenix, wherever she is, all about the engagement. So she is going to ask Miss Phoenix if she would like to be a part of the wedding. Of course, she's going to express her love for little Phoenix and say, I can't believe you and him had this plan this whole time. I love you so much. And then she's going to go ahead and ask little Miss Phoenix to be her flower pal at the wedding while Trace comes and goes ahead and gets a table for dinner. Alright, so they are now sitting, and I'm going to go ahead and order for the table. Little Miss Phoenix can just get a water to drink, and then, let's see, what do we want to get them for dinner? Oh, right, this is the place that Cara couldn't eat. So, Cara will go ahead and get a Caesar salad. Let's see. Phoenix can go ahead and get some fish tacos, and Trace will get the fried fish. And we'll go ahead and order that. And he's going to go ahead and, let's see, express his admiration to little Miss Phoenix over here. And Phoenix is just going to be super happy for the both of them. She's super excited to, you know, have Trace become an official part of the family, of course. So, with that being said, we're just going to have them all go ahead and chat. Let's see. Let's go ahead and brighten day. Cara, you're not getting up. Go ahead and sit down. We are home, and I'm gonna send Phoenix on in to go to bed. And then Trace and Kara over here, I'm gonna send in to go do a little bit of a woohoo to end off their little engagement night. I think they kind of deserve it. And then after all of that, I will go ahead and pick back up in the morning. I think tomorrow we're really going to work on Kara and her skill building. Phoenix and Trace are the first ones up this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and have Trace serve some more eggs and toast, and little Miss Phoenix can go ahead and come get ready for the day. She can go to the bathroom and take a bit of a speedy shower. Kara did come down with food poisoning in the middle of the night, but she survived and is apparently recovering, so thank goodness for that. I'm gonna have her go ahead, come and wake up. She can go ahead and come sell all of her harvestables from her plants. And then I think we're going to have her go ahead and come eat breakfast and then probably make the ghost goo serum. We also need to get to level 10 of the mischief skill, but guys, once we do that, we're done with the aspiration as well as that skill. And then I think we just need to get up logic. Logic has to get to level 10 as well as gardening. So we'll work on logic a little bit today as well and just try and get all of that done. And then little Miss working out Phoenix over here gets to go meet the neighbors today, which I am super excited for. So I think we'll send her off to go meet them in the afternoon. But for now, she can go ahead and just play dolls. The spring break thing, okay, I don't want them to get the day off work or off school, to be quite honest. I know that probably sounds bad, but I need them to kind of get stuff done, so I am gonna have them keep working and going to school and all of that stuff. And then Kara and Trace are just gonna come over here and just chat. I mean, they're getting married now, so that is super exciting. This has been such a long time coming, so I'm super excited for them. And I just cannot wait. He's gonna go ahead and clean up after everybody and then go ahead and hop in the shower. Kara is over here making her ghost goo serum. We are almost done. I'm just hoping. Oh, she failed it. It's tainted, isn't it? Okay, let's try again because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that one's tainted. So we'll just go ahead and sell that for 600 simoleons. And we're going to go ahead and try again and pray that it works this time. And then we also, I think I'm just going to go ahead and send her out here to observe the sky and try and get that logic skill up. And then we'll also work on that mischief just a bit. But other than that, I think we're just going to keep working on skill building while we're home. And then we can work on kind of the rest of that stuff when we get back to work. Obviously, we need to upgrade that sim ray. We need to get that maxed upgraded, and then the wormhole generator. And then I'd have to look at all the other stuff, but it looks like she successfully created the ghost goo serum, so that is one more thing done. And now I'm just going to send her out there to go work on her logic skill. Alright, little Miss Phoenix is in fact glowing. I'm not sure why, but we are here at our neighbor's house. Why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves to little Miss Moxie over here, and then we can go ahead and knock on the door. We did bring scones because these are our new neighbors, so we want to make a nice, good first impression. So it looks like we've been invited on in, and oh, here's one of them, Tia Lee. So we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves to her. Alright, we're going to go ahead and come give ourselves a friendly introduction to Tia. And then I think we'll also go ahead and just hand her the scones. But she is quite the little cutie. Give gift, friendly gift, jam and cream scones. We'll say, here, my dad made these for you guys if you want to go ahead and give them to your parents. So we can go ahead and do that. And I think, yeah, she is the only one who lives here with her parents. So then we'll also, of course, go ahead and introduce ourselves to her dad. And if her mom makes her way inside, then we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves to her as well. But little Miss Phoenix over here does not mind introducing herself to people. She thinks it's quite fun. So these are the Lees. They're one of my favorite townie families that I've ever made. So I absolutely adore them. So we'll just go ahead and, oh, that's awkward. Okay, well, why don't you go ahead and give little Miss Tia her present, the scones. She's like, here you go, Tia. These are from my dad. I hope you like them. And then we'll go ahead and go give a respectful introduction to Mrs. Lee. Her name is Elise. And hopefully we can go ahead and have our parents meet them at some point. But here they are. I love them. I think they're such a cute little family. So now that we've met them, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next household, which I believe is going to be over here. We have made it to the next household. We are going to go ahead and just go and knock on the door. I forget who I placed over here. Oh yes, never mind. I know exactly who I placed. Okay. So let's go ahead and go give ourselves a funny introduction to Miss Madeline Folly. These are the Follies. There should be a little boy around here somewhere. Maddox, he's out in the back. So she has gone ahead and introduced herself to Madeline. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to the mom, who is looking like she might be feeling a bit ill or under the weather, or she's not pregnant, so she must just be feeling under the weather. But she's going to go ahead and introduce herself to the mom, and then we'll come out here and give ourselves a funny introduction to Maddox as well. As I've said, little Miss Phoenix over here has no shame in terms of meeting new people and introducing herself. She rather quite enjoys it. So she is most happy when she is meeting new people. So she's like, hey, my name is Phoenix, and I just wanted to come introduce myself. So now that we've met all of them, I think we are in fact going to go ahead and head home and catch back up with the parents. We are back home. Kara is currently just getting up her mischievous spirit with Trace over here. These two are just having the best of times. She is almost to level 7, so I think I'm just going to have her do some mischievous interactions with him until she can get there. And she did get her logic skill, it looks like, up since we were gone. So that is super awesome. Oh, and look at that. She is now level 7. So that's super good. We'll go ahead and do a couple more, just because she hasn't been mischievous in quite some time, actually. I feel like that's something we've kind of been lacking on. And Trace obviously adores her mischievous spirit, even though it did get off to a bit of a rough start to begin with. And then I think I'm going to have little Miss Phoenix chat over here in a chat room, so that way she can kind of keep meeting people. But oh my goodness, look at little Grover over here. He's like, well, I'm going to be in on it too. He's like, don't leave me out, guys. But her skill goes up so fast when she's just like talking to him and being mischievous. So I kind of like that. So we'll just keep kind of talking to him a little bit more. And then I did place some more planter boxes out here. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. We can look at gifts and see what kind of stuff we have. We do have a pomegranate, which would be a tree, which I might buy, as well as we have some seasonal plants that I might go ahead and purchase and just see what we can go ahead and get from them and see if we can get anything new. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens with that, but as you can see, literally just her being mischievous with him gets her level up so quickly. Oh my, and now he is like, oh yes. These two are just in love. They just are. They're so in love. Okay. Okay, so we got some cherries, which I might go ahead and plant. And we got a lot of trees is what it's looking like. We've got a pomegranate tree, and we've got a pear tree. And I got a couple of pear trees, as well as a lemon tree. So I don't know if we want to go ahead and maybe place these out here. Just go ahead and come plant all of these. And then, yeah, it looks like we got some fruits as well as some flowers. I don't know if we already have any snapdragons, so that's something I'll need to look into. We might already have roses. That I can't remember either. I don't know what we have and what we don't, so that's kind of my biggest issue. Snapdragons. I think we do have a carrot plant, so then we'll also go ahead and plant those. We'll water everything, and that'll be that. Alright, Kara just finished watering all of her plants, so she has officially leveled up all of her skills today. We've got Mischief up, we got Logic up, and we got Gardening up, so yay us. That's the most I think I've done for her in terms of skills in quite some time, honestly. Everybody is going to go ahead and come on and eat dinner, and then we're going to call it an early night. I think I'll play through tomorrow at work, and then we will call it quits on the episode. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made today, honestly. So that's pretty good. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and have her finish eating this, and we'll go from there. Alright everybody, we are at work now. We're starting a neighborhood hive mind, and then we need to go ahead and try and just get as many tasks as we can completed. So we're going to send her over here to brainstorm, and then I think, we cannot create any tainted serums. I always forget about that. Okay. And I don't know that we actually have anyone that are tainted. It doesn't actually look like it. We do need to go ahead and hug a tourist. So perhaps we can come and chat with this Bryson, and we can go ahead and give him a hug. I don't know. Okay, and then we also need to mix a serum. So let's go ahead and synthesize a... We already did a ghost goo one, but honestly, let's just try and go for another one. And fingers crossed, maybe it'll turn into a tainted serum, and that'll just check a lot of boxes for us. If you guys haven't noticed, I ended on a Sunday and it is now Tuesday. That's because I played through all of Monday and did not record it. You guys didn't miss anything. It was just work. I accidentally messed up and accidentally went to work with Trace instead of Kara, so you guys literally missed nothing. They had a nice little woohoo last night, and that was about it. And then I realized that I accidentally didn't record any of it. So, super fun. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We're just a day ahead. So, yeah, that was that. And then we need to go ahead and experiment, I guess, on this. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we do need to find that Dwayne. Oh no, Bryson, where are you? Can I come give you a hug? Let's see. announce our engagement. I don't think we can because I don't really know you very well. Oh, hug. Perfect. We can. All right, let's go give him a hug, and then we can come back and tinker with this in a little bit. Okay, we are coming to introduce ourselves to another tourist, and then, yes, okay. So we did finish that off. I asked for a couple of, oh, dang it, okay. I was gonna say, I asked for a couple of medals, but none of them are uncommon. So the only other thing that I can think to do is potentially upgrade. Oh, we can. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and come upgrade this because this has to be max upgraded anyways. So I'm going to have her do that, and then if we have time, which I'm sure we will, I'm going to try and go find some uncommon metals and crystals, and fingers crossed we can work on the wormhole generator. So that's kind of my biggest goal for the day. It doesn't look like we can do the rest of these. We have to wait until we get to a higher level. So I'm just going to go ahead and send her on out here to dig up some of this stuff when she's done. Oh, did she break it? I think she broke it. You did, didn't you? Did you break it or did you finish it? No, you broke it. All right, well, go get those. Go get those things, and then I'll come back and fix this. Okay, you guys, I have literally been scavenging and can find absolutely nothing. I don't know what is going on. I have found one uncommon metal, but I cannot get her to find, and we're literally dragging. I cannot find an uncommon crystal. I did extend her workday by 2 hours, which clearly was not the move because this girl is feeling it. She is feeling tough. But fingers crossed we can just find it here in this last stitch effort and we can just get it, because I don't know what we're gonna do. I cannot believe that she cannot find one. Just one uncommon crystal. Nope. We're not gonna do it, guys. Oh! No, she's found like every single common one that she possibly can. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be a no for today. In terms of all the stuff that we can find, and I'm just gonna have her go home and take care of her needs. Okay, everybody's home. I am going to have this lovely lady come use the toilet. And then we are going to just go get some leftovers, and then we're just gonna go to bed, honestly. There's no point in delaying it. We're just gonna go to sleep, and I'll pick back up in the morning. Kara's pregnant. Yeah. I had them, woohoo this morning. And then she got the weird little baby bottle. So I was like, I'm just gonna see. We'll just see. And, she's pregnant. So baby number 2 is on the way, you guys. I think with that, honestly, this episode has gotten really long, so I'm just gonna end it here, but, big things to look forward to in the next episode. I'm super excited, and I hope you guys are too. So do not forget that if you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave some name suggestions down below for boys or girls. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. Bye, guys.